How's it over there? What time is it there?
It is currently, when my laptop's still on New Zealand time, it's saying it's 10 in the morning, but I know that's not true, man.
How do you know it's not true? It could be 10 in the morning. You could have been on an all-night sesh.
Uh, no, not today. I actually had a lovely day today. I went to the beach, man, out to Barley Cove.
Did
Went
you?
to go on the beach, yeah. It was weird, man, because it was sunny all day, but you could see like this mist descending
Yeah.
and it was coming towards us, and we were driving into it. And we kind of drove through it, and then we got to the beach, nice sunny day, and then as we're leaving, the mist comes back. Mental, man. Mental,
Like a
mystic.
like a
And
queef. Like a
oh, like a
queef.
queen.
And
Yeah.
you can see it slowly drifting up
You
towards
can
your
smell
nose.
it.
You can smell it. You can see it before you smell it. That's the
The
best
problem.
part. That is the problem. How is Ireland?
Oh man, it's great to be back. It's great. Literally, like I was like, as soon as we landed, right? Nuts, right? So we're there, we're going through customs in Dublin, right? So we throw through, we've got what? They've got two suitcases each. I've got one suitcase and a bag. And then the customs officer strolls up to us and he's like, oh, what's in the duty free bags? And we're like, oh, just a bit of tobacco and all that. And then he's like, what's in the suitcases? And then Darren turns around and is like, luggage. And then, and your man's like, oh, very law-abiding citizens, aren't you? And just strolled us through.
That's all you had to say.
Literally, yeah, didn't search him, didn't do nothing.
I want Ramsey to hear your voice as well. He's sick. He's a sick pup.
Is he?
Yeah, he's sick as, man. Sick as. He did a 360 on a BMX, didn't you?
Ah, he's sick, bro.
Nah, he did some damage to his leg, and he's just feeling sorry for himself.
How did he manage that now?
And he was with his girlfriend, and I think they were rooting. No, he was with Juby and his dog, and he just came back with a limp. Just went straight up to bed. I think he was geared as well. I think he was on drugs.
Yeah, sure. Look, the weekend away, like.
Well, that's it. He's not a mad one. It's just a come down, a massive
yeah
for him.
Sure,
we're bringing him to the vet today.
Just leave him come down, like.
I know, but I want to rush him. I want to rush this come down.
Give him some food and a hug, a pint maybe or something.
Pints? Is that what you normally do for your come down? Is it?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I know. I've had a mental old time, man. Like, sure, I had we had that wedding as well up in Carlingford, you know.
Yeah.
Oh man, meant like it was just great crack in general. Do you know what I mean? There was a few things, you know, like we had there was one lad got a bad pint in the hotel, and he took a few sips off it, and he's like, I didn't smell right at all. Like, do you know, he's like, smell that, lad. So passing around the table of 9 of us, and we're like, gets to me, and I'm like, no, hand that back, right? So this is up in Carlingford now. Hands it back anyway, that's fine, you know, whatever. Wedding happens, great crack. I'll tell you more about it in a bit. But then the day after, we go into another pub in Carlingford, and my brother gets a fucking pint, and he in a different random pub, and it's a Carlsberg, and he comes out, he's there drinking away, and he has half the pint gone. It's like 3 sips left. He's like, I don't think that's right at all. And he gets me to smell it, and I go, oh, fucking hell, man. I say, how have you drank all that? He's like, well, he just kept sipping it, and I thought it'd get better. Like,
yeah.
So he goes in, hands it back. Your man gives him a new pint, right? Comes back down, sits out, goes, takes a sip, looks at the glass, big fucking lipstick stain on it.
Oh.
And he was like, oh, I can't go in again. I can't do it.
That's disgusting. Like,
yeah, but it was it's just a bit of lipstick, isn't it? We've had it on workplaces.
I don't want scruffy mingers lipstick on me pint glass.
You never know. She might be a minger, or
she might be. You're just a bit more optimistic than me. Your glass is half full, my glass is half empty. That's a minger. That could be a minger all day long.
But she has to wear lipstick.
So you brought the glass back?
No, he just like, I can't. He's like, I can't do it. He just brought a glass in, drank over half the pint and brought it in and complained about it. And he just got another when he can't bring it back.
Oh, you can, man. That's disgusting. You don't really get people complain about points here, don't you not? Like, I seen that when I was back, you know, several people going, that's a bad point, bring it back.
That's a bad point. Yeah. But it is. You smell it like it's a bad point, you know?
Well, that's what we did that gig in Methven, and it was an Irish gig, and they tried to sell Lion Red or something as harp. So they had harp lager signs everywhere, and then people go, "Oh, I'll have a harp." I couldn't get 2 sips into it. It was minging. I'm not saying harp is amazing, but this was minging.
Yeah, it's better than line ready.
Yeah, very line ready. But that's it. They're just used to some Waikato.
Oh yeah. The good stuff.
The good stuff, man.
The good stuff.
And you've been on the gear since you've been back.
I've been around West Cork, like.
Oh, is that okay? I don't know what that is.
I'm trying to see everybody, like, you know, and sure. Yeah. I've had there's been many parties. For the first week we landed, it was just on the piss for the week, you know, down.
Yeah.
My cousin came down, so it was me, the brother and the wife, and the other brother and my sister and my brother's missus as well. And then my cousin came down. We just made wreck of our little village, like, you know. We got kicked out of the first pub at about 2:00 in the day. Kicked out of another pub. How's Serge? It's the sister. Say hello.
Hello, how are you? Is she on the gear as well?
She's always on the gear, yeah.
Gotta be on it.
Mad for the gear. No. She's sound.
Can you bring me home some what's it called? Ritalin.
Ritalin?
Yeah. How's your dealer for Ritalin?
I have a few.
Some people get a stick of rock, but I want fucking Ritalin.
Could do with it.
I was given some someone I know couldn't take it anymore and suggested I try it to see if I notice the effects, because I have to wait till January to get me ADHD
prescription
or whatever. Yeah, and because I missed it last year because
it's too busy not paying attention. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's my problem, right? So I have to wait. So then,
don't give me an appointment. I'll miss it. You guys don't understand.
You got to bring me there, right? So I was given some, and this shit I got done, right? For the first time in 10 years, I cleared all the tabs off me Google, right? First time in 10 years, right?
Yeah, read the 14,000 unread emails.
Yeah, that's next. I get that shit done today, right? There's during lockdown, we had this brainwave. There's our banister. We don't like our banister, right? It's just a piece of plasterboard, whatever. We thought if we knock that down and we put in these shelves that opens it up, you get plants and pictures, blah blah blah. So during lockdown, full of box wine, we thought, let's do this, and we smashed a hole in the banister, and then we came out of lockdown, and we just never.
The hole in the wall.
We just what?
The hole in the wall, the ATM.
The hole in the wall. Yeah, we smashed a massive hole. There's no money in there. Smashed a massive hole. It's been like that for 2 years, right? We just covered it with a picture. You know what I mean? Like in Big Daddy, when the kid does a piss, they just cover it with newspaper. We just covered it with a painting. And then yesterday, I took one of those pills. I fucking fixed it.
Wasn't that hard at all?
I'm going to build an extension, whatever they're called. We're going up. We're going higher.
We're building up.
We're building up, man. It's here. I'm ready to take it. After this, I'm getting loads of shit done. Absolutely loads of shit.
Oh, I have a funny when we were up in Carlingford, man, right? So there's nowhere in Carlingford sells cans, no shop.
Why?
No, so they've one shop there, Centra, and they just sell wine, right? And then we were in the chipper. We were after a load of pints on it. We were in the chipper. We were getting a pizza from the chipper for some reason. I should have just got chipper.
This is all fucked up, man. Why you get
Carlingford
from a chipper and wine from a beer shop?
Yeah, but no, so they had no cans. So I asked your man in the chipper, he's a Polish lad or something, and I was like, come here, boy. I was like, you don't know where they sell cans at all in Carlingford? And then this little 12-year-old next to me goes, they sell them down in Ma Baker's. And I'm like, well, shut the fuck up, man. What do you know? Like, you're 12, man. He's like, they sell them pub. Yeah. And then the Polish guy behind the bar goes, no. I give you phone number. You call this number, he sell you cans. I'm like, well, this is dodgy. But yeah, give me the number. Like, so I take the number down, and then we're there sitting outside having our food and all that. And as I'm leaving, I don't have a phone. I've got New Zealand phone. I'm not using my data. You know? So I just took the number. I was like, oh yeah, at least I have it. And then I'm walking down the street. I've got my grey trackies on and my paddy cap, so I'm pretty noticeable, you know. Yeah. And I just hear behind me, hi. And I look behind, and there's some guy running after him, like, you all right? He goes, I hear you're looking for cans, man.
Jesus.
what? Is this like the talk of the town? I asked the Polish guy in the chipper fucking 10 minutes ago, and now there's already a guy running after me.
That's
I was
mad.
like, yeah, I'm looking for cans. He's like, come on, bring you over to my van. So went over to his van. Yeah, fucking didn't I? Luckily enough, he sold me 11 cans of Carlsberg because one fell out of the case and burst for €20. I was like,
Is
thank
that
you
good?
very
Is
much.
that a good deal?
It's good now, yeah, man. It's gone mental here. 280 a can or whatever the fuck,
You ain't you can. Can you
It's
not
gone
get
nuts,
like
right?
6 Tuborg for a fiver anymore or whatever that was?
No, no, you can still get 4 cans of Dutch for a fiver, but that's because they lowered the percentage and they made the can smaller.
I seen that when I was there. They had a system. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
clever.
so that was the first thing I bought when I was over. Anyway, 4 cans of Dutch Gold, like, do you
Oh,
know?
it'd be a nightmare being a teenager now, wouldn't it?
I know, yeah, yeah. Well, like, yeah, people coming up asking you to buy you vapes and stuff. I'm like, no, I won't buy you a vape. I'll buy you a fucking nagging and a box of fags.
And what's the story with the can man? The can man, is that what he's called?
The man in Carlingford with a van who sells cans, yeah.
The man with a van that sells a can. And so who was Ma Butcher's? Who was the other place? Was
But
that
that
his?
was a pub. They sell them out of the pub, like.
Ah, did they?
Yeah, yeah. But they were 280 a can, and I got these for what, 180 a can. So
Oh,
he spins up the north, obviously, and picks a rake up and
oh,
sells them. Yeah,
absolutely, yeah.
yeah.
That's
So
good.
fair play.
That's how
Yeah,
bad it's gotten in Ireland that you have to do an illegal, like an illegal drug deal.
basically, yeah, yeah. But it was on the side of the street as well, so it wasn't that illegal. It's like the side of the main street. I was fucking buying cans off this fella out of a van.
Yeah, but it's still illegal, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's just
It's
how
not
it
like
is.
he's selling them on Trade Me like you're going through a website. You fucking
He
chase your
probably does. You never know. Done deal. Done deal cans, man.
done deal cans.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, that was an experience.
And what was the
Um,
pizza like from the chipper?
I was shite, but it was grand. I was shite, but it was grand.
Where is Carlingford?
Loud.
Loud. Where
See,
the
yeah,
fuck?
up past Dundalk there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
To the
That's near
right
the
of Dundalk.
border, yeah.
Yeah, it's up on the lock. That little
That's
lock between the north and the south.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No
mad.
man's. Yeah, yeah. So it's right there. And it's gas as well, man. So we were driving, right? So the main road to Carlingford was closed. So we had to drive through the north to get there.
Yeah.
You could see the difference in the roads, right? So I got a text on my phone. Welcome to the United Kingdom. Blah 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 blah
That's
blah.
nice, isn't it?
And then literally, as soon as like a lovely fucking road up this mountain, and as soon as you come down this hill, and it's like boom, 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 you get a text on my phone. Welcome to the Republic of Ireland. Yeah, I could tell. I could tell.
Oh, do
A
you know, like
lovely back road.
all this pride and stuff? I remember I used to do a joke when I started, and I nearly got battered for it a couple of times until I got to the fucking punchline. I talk about the 6 counties and stuff like that. I'm like, it's so cheap to buy booze in Northern Ireland. Maybe we should give them more counties and give them Kildare. It's only 5 minutes down the road just to get cheap booze. Better roads and cheap booze. You can't argue with that. You probably get a proper pizza as well out of a
Yeah.
pizza shop, not a fish and chip shop.
You may as well move to Kerry.
Yeah, that's mad.
But yeah, so I think I'll go sign on now tomorrow for a few weeks before I leave. Just rinse a couple of quid off them. And
Is it
then,
that easy to get money off them?
well, yeah, I think because I still have my credit union account with my address. So all they want is a proof of address. And the only reason I haven't done it the last 2 weeks, they wanted a phone number off me. I was like, sure, I can give you this New Zealand number. And they're like, no. I was like, I'll give you my mother's number. They were like, no. I was like, my brothers? And they were like, no. My sisters? No. You need your own phone number. And I was like, well, give me money and I can go buy a phone and get a phone number. It's backwards, man. Yeah.
It is. When I was back, I moved back to live, I think, and I went to reopen my bank account with Bank of Ireland.
I'm
Right.
scared to do that.
And I was like, I was going to do that, bring all me savings from here over, try and buy a gaff. And the fella goes, oh, yeah, we can't open your accounts until we see ID and a proof of address. And I was like, well, here's my ID. And he goes, okay, proof of address. I went, well, I don't have one. He goes, yeah, but that's what you need. I goes, but here's like a passport. I can fly through countries. I get a driving license. I can drive a weapon. You know what I mean? Like, that should be enough to reopen my account. It's me. And he goes, no, we need proof of address. I'm like, that's insane. And then he calls me over and he goes, if you go on the IRD or the Inland Revenue website and put in an address, they'll send you, you can put any address in there and they'll send you a letter and that's a proof of address. I was like, that's committing fraud. You and the bank is telling me how to commit fraud to reopen a bank account with Bank of Ireland. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. No, they're backwards, man. They're backwards. I'm the same. I haven't been into my bank yet, I think. So when I left, I had when I moved to New Zealand, I had €200 in my bank. Obviously spent that in Ted's in the first week.
Yeah, of course.
So now I think it went, I never had an overdraft, but then bank charges over 4 years. And now I might owe them €30 or something. So I might just go into a different bank and just open a new bank account altogether.
Yeah, they don't talk.
Well, it's what did you charge me for? I haven't used my account in 4 years. You're not, maintenance?
Yeah, maintenance.
What are you doing? Dusting my vault.
Fixing the light bulbs. What are you doing? Fucking maintenance.
Yeah. I'm like, fuck off. Yeah, no.
I'm after, do you know what I'm after doing? I don't know if I can share this. I got something on my bum. Right. It's hair. I don't know if it's a little grape or a skin tag. I wasn't sure. I can't tell this. But anyway, I had an aggressive wipe the other day and I ripped half off. And I'm in bits. And I thought, do you know what I need? A little bit of Sudocrem or Savlon.
Yeah.
So I put some Savlon on it. Forgot about it. And then I didn't know what was going on at the end of the day. I thought there was some sort of brown yogurt. Because it all mixed. It's do you know in school when you're trying to mix colours to get different colour and you're mixing a bit of white, you're mixing a bit of brown, you're mixing a bit of red. It was fucking disgusting.
Bad day to wear white shorts.
Oh, I shouldn't have worn those white shorts. They were like polka dots by the end of the day. Fucking dangerous. I'm not going to put that in.
Oh, come here. I have a great one for you.
Go for it.
My brother was telling me the story about this. There's this culture lad, right? And they were chatting to him in the bar one day and just fucking chatting away, And they were like, oh, and do you speak many languages? He was like, yeah, well, no, lad, I speak English and a bit of parcel tongue. I speak parcel tongue flute. You know the Harry Potter one?
Oh, no.
Right? No, wait for this. And they were like, what? Like a proper culture, like a farmer.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you just say? No, I speak parcel tongue fluently. They're like, what? He's like, well, there was this girl I was trying to get with and she was mad into Harry Potter. So I just learned parcel tongue and it really impressed her. I ended up riding her.
You learned the whole language just for the ride?
Learned parcel tongue from fucking bottom to top. So you get off with this one.
And that was it. He never got back with her. Didn't even marry the girl. That's so
English, he's an old culture, But yeah, there's two languages. English, oh, what language do you speak? Oh, you can imagine meeting a farmer down the pub, and a bit of parcel tongue, lad.
Fucking hell. That's mad. That's if he put that effort into anything, he could be a millionaire. You know what I mean? Learn a language that doesn't exist. If you can learn a language that doesn't exist, he can learn anything. He can learn computer programming. That's fucking...
Yeah. I speak a bit of Ewok as well,
I speak a little bit of R2D2. Don't know what it is. Never watched them.
Oh no, but it just cracks me up hearing that, man.
But does he not speak Irish? Wouldn't it be easier to learn your own language?
You'd think.
Ah, but he wanted a ride.
That's it. Yeah. So that was a funny one.
Jesus Christ. And what's the crack with the football over there? I heard there was a big parade for the Irish team.
There was, yeah. Well, that was up in Dublin, so I missed that. Yeah, no, we missed that. There's probably some up in the city as well, but sure, we've nobody playing for Castlehaven, all right, and Rovers, and playing for Ireland as well, But yeah, no, but they got a good
thing. That's a good thing that there was a parade.
Surely, yeah. For the girls, sure. Yeah,
it was good. It was good.
Yeah, it's still going on.
I know it is going on here.
Yeah. Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Missed it. That's it. Like I literally like the one time
they've been sold out. Like it's been funny. I got reminded of because New Zealand won the first game and it was massive, big deal, great atmosphere. And then before the second game, I can't remember who they were playing, but the commentator guy on TV got really cocky. You know the way sometimes that happens, like when the Cup they were winning 8-0 and they were so cocky about it and then lost. Yeah. And the commentator was cocky. He said, "Well, we should absolutely smash this team." He was over the top. It was against Philippines, so I went straight on TAB and I put money on Philippines winning, right? Yeah. And then they won, and I got money. It was great. And but it was mad. It was just it reminded me of when I think the All Whites were in a World Cup a few years ago, and they drew every game in the group stage.
2010 and got knocked out.
And then got knocked out, never left the group. And then there was a DVD release called Unbeaten.
I think they were actually the only unbeaten team in that World Cup. The one Spain won. Spain lost their first game against Slovenia.
Yeah.
And then they ended up obviously winning. Yeah, unbeaten.
But that's your positivity. That's you're the glass is half full.
Yeah.
Unbeaten. It's like, we're unbeaten. I'm like, but you didn't win.
You got knocked out.
But we're unbeaten.
Yeah. It's different. No, it's different. Like, like a New Zealand unbeaten and an Arsenal unbeaten.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. One gets knocked out of the group stage. One wins the league.
Are you looking forward to the football
this weekend? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. The Community Shield champions, man.
Yeah. Because I forgot Sky had the football. I thought they lost it, so I cancelled Sky.
We cancelled it that day. Or the Spark, didn't we? Me and you sat down together. We're like, fucking Spark, we'll cancel this shite anyway.
Cancel Spark, cancel Sky, or I have a Cody box. I set up Cody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to watch all that dodgy stuff.
Easy, yeah. Sure, it's always there.
I'm illegal Ritalin.
Yeah. I actually did have a bit of Ritalin now, I must say, during the week.
Yeah.
Getting a bit, it was more, I was drinking for like 17 hours and then had some of that and then we just cracked on for another 17,
Mad. So it has a different effect on you?
I don't know. I don't have any effect at all.
I just get shit done.
But I got more drinking done anyway.
Well, that's fair enough. That's good admin. I fixed the hole in the wall. You got more drunk.
You
can't beat the session back home though. You can't, like, I remember when we went for my brother's wedding and all the family met up in the hotel bar, and then you become friends with the porter. Is that what they're called? And they're the ones that they can get you a few points after hours. And then the whiskey comes out.
That's it. No, we had a good one. I've had just been non-stop, man, to be honest, trying to catch it, and I still haven't seen everybody.
Yeah.
So now, I must I don't know.
No. See Niall Quinn?
I must rob Niall Quinn.
Did you see Niall Quinn?
No. Oh, he's been on to me. His lawyers have been on to me, man.
Niall Quinn's so bad, isn't he?
He's a great man.
You heard about
who have we heard about this week?
Oh, did you hear that what's his name? James Blunt. Do you know James Blunt?
What did you hear about James Blunt?
Oh man, this is insane. When did you hear this about James Blunt? So James Blunt used to be in the army, right? And then I think he was he moved up, but he could only go so far because they couldn't take him serious with his squeaky voice. So he couldn't give powerful speeches. So they kicked him out of the army. And then when he got kicked out, he fell on a guitar. And then a tune came out and he started singing. And then that's where he got his musical ability from. And then he seen this lovely local lady.
A freak accident.
Corner, and he just said, You're beautiful. And she said, that should be a song. And then he wrote a song about it. Because he couldn't, with his voice, imagine him giving a powerful speech.
Yeah. Well,
imagine him giving, hang on, let me look this up. Imagine him giving a Churchill speech. We shall fight on the beaches We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. Even subjected to and beyond the seas, armed and guarded by the British fleet, would carry on the struggle until, in God's good time, the new world, with all its power and might, steps forth to the rescue and the liberation of the old. That's not going to get anyone going.
Yeah. It's funny you should mention Churchill and James Blunt, because do you know what I heard?
What you hear?
I heard that Churchill actually engineered James Blunt before he died. So James Blunt is actually a lot older now than you think.
Oh, is he?
Like he's born in the 1950s, man, but he was chemically engineered by Churchill to be his opposite. Like, do you know, like if you put him in a camera, do you know, sometimes you can take those photos and they're green and blue or whatever.
Green and blue
paranormal.
Yeah.
Panoramic, or whatever the fuck it is. Paranormal. James Blunt is paranormal. He's the paranormal version of Churchill. So it's funny you mentioned that.
Yeah, no, it is. Do you know what? It's also very funny you mentioned that James Blunt was born in 1950, and in the army he was part of the parachute regiment. So he jumped out of so many planes, and all of his skin stretched back permanently, and that's why he doesn't look his age, because he has a top knot with skin and his head. That's
just wrapped around.
Just wrapped around. That's what I heard. Now that's what I heard.
That's what I heard. I heard something similar about him as well. But you know that guitar freak accident gave him his voice. Do you know what I heard about that?
What?
So I actually heard that was all organized. It was so when he was jumping out of this, he was obviously the parachute regiment. Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this. But when he was coming out, his parachute got chopped and they actually planted a guitar under his landing spot. So he would snap his spine, so his vocal cords would actually go that way.
So they snapped his butt? No, I heard he got kicked out because of his high voice. But I heard
but they made that happen.
I heard that when he fell out of the plane and he landed on the guitar, the cords of the guitar became his spinal cord and it fused together in a freak accident.
That's exactly what happened.
He doesn't even need to play a guitar; he just shakes his body and the music comes out.
Yeah. I also heard he sells dope to Niall Quinn's kids.
He sells dope
to Niall Quinn's kids.
Fucking Niall Quinn's kids. They're always getting in on the action, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, he's got
how many kids does Niall Quinn have?
Stephen Quinn is trying.
Stephen Quinn.
No relation.
That's his other kid. He should have called his kid Super. And then, all right, Super Quinn. That's what you should have called. That would have been quality.
Yeah. So we're just waiting for the lawsuits to come and sail in.
No, but listen, this is only hearsay. This is just something that we hear.
Like rumors. Yeah. How did rumors even start?
Oh, I don't know how rumors start. That's just something I heard.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's all it is.
Sure, yeah. It's all hearsay.
Yeah. They were a great band, by the way, hearsay.
Yeah. So I hear.
Yeah, and so I say.
So what's new over there? Tell me. Any interesting gigs? Any interesting
I have this weekend off. Jane is going to run a race in Rotorua, so we're going to Rotorua.
Oh yeah.
To go mad, and then see how the puppy is with his broken leg or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
then he's just worn out from riding.
Yeah, he's a sore boy. It's sad to watch him limp around.
Yeah, poor devil.
Yeah, he wants to go mad. He wants to jump all over you. Now I feel sorry for every time I shout at him. So I'm feeding him everything. He's getting bacon. He's getting spoiled.
Yeah, medium rare steak.
Oh, you know what? There is fucking steak there. I went to the Asian supermarket and I got the best steak I've ever got in my life. Yeah, it's about $10. You pay about $30 in Countdown for it. I looked at it and I went, there's no way that's proper steak. Took it home, cooked it in the air fryer. Jesus Christ.
The air fryer?
Yeah, cook everything. I broke the air fryer yesterday, so I need to buy a new one today.
Maybe stop throwing a kilo of steak in it.
No, I don't mind it. It's great. I never wash it. So that's the problem. So it's like my sister goes, you need to get a cast iron pan. You let the flavor stay on the pan.
Yeah. Same with an air fryer.
Yeah, I do that with me air fryer. It does oil in there 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's
olive oil.
It's fucking thick with oil and butter and everything.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I cooked Holly chicken nuggets before, and she goes, "These are spicy," and I went, "No, they're not." And then I realized the oil is spicy in the thing. Some of the stuff gets deep fried a little bit, but yeah, it shot itself yesterday finally. So time to get
a new one or just clean it.
I get a new one. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm feed too big. I got that just for me. You know, now I want a bigger one because there's a few of us here now. There's a family of people. This dog eats out of the air fryer as well.
Yeah, you could definitely get like a 30-meter air fryer.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Do you know? Fucking buy a new house for it or a garage or something. Do you know?
I'm gonna take one of these pills and build the extension.
Up.
Yeah,
upward going.
Up. That's what Yaz said. 1980.
You could probably plant some plywood on the glass outside the front there.
Do you know what? I think I might just take over next door.
There's nobody living there. Just inch by inch, slowly push their wall in.
Yeah. They won't have a clue.
They won't even know what's going on if their wall starts collapsing in inside them. Do you know?
Do you know what? I might do that. Or I might just knock down the wall and take it.
Blame it on them.
Yeah, because I know how to fix walls now.
I know. Well,
I'll wrap this up before it cuts out. I'm afraid it's going to lose everything.
I'll wrap you up.
I'll wrap you up, you motherfucker. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, yeah, I'll see you next week.
Yeah, see you next week. All the best.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. See you later, man.
Schlan. Yeah, from the Egypt, not abroad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Egypt's home.
The Egypt is not abroad.
This one fucking idiot is away.
Yeah.